Today I am with Rachel Clark, partner at I2A, a consultancy with a strong focus on business integrity and compliance. Rachel.
Hello, Simon.
So Rachel, you want to talk today about putting policies into practice. Tell me why.
We work with our clients to understand whether the right elements are in place to enable compliant and ethical behaviour across the organisation. We do this by looking at a number of different areas, including things such as the organisational structure, the policies, standards and procedures that exist, and whether the right things are in place to encourage and incentivise compliant and ethical behaviour. Of these, you might expect that standards and procedure are one area where organisations are typically quite mature. But in fact, this isn't the case, and that's the reason I want to focus on this today.
So what do you typically find when you work with organisations on this area?
I'd like to group my observations into three areas, and I'd label them structure and content, implementation, and infrastructure. Most organisations will proudly point you to their set of policies, often beautifully designed, very polished looking, but in fact there are normally too many of them and they try to contain far too much. An organisation's core set of policies really should be only those that are required to support the code of conduct and the organisation's values. And a good policy shouldn't include an awful lot of the information, which often they do. They should be focused on explaining why the policy exists, who they apply to, what the core principles are that people need to adhere to, what happens in the event that they're not followed, and who to go to for more information. And all of that should be done within only a few pages. These documents shouldn't be lengthy operational manuals, nor should they be written by the technical specialists in the area, by the lawyers, by the marketeers, by the IT specialists. Obviously, they're the experts and they need to provide input, but these documents need to appeal and be understandable by your average employee, the non-specialist audience.
So you have your well-designed policies. What next?
You can't just put them on the internet or email them out to people and expect that they will read them and understand them. You have to create some engagement around them, be that through innovative communications, competitions, teaser campaigns, something that is going to get people interested in what you have to say. But most importantly, you have to tailor the message to your audience. You have to make sure that people really understand how they apply to their day-to-day work and what it means for them.
You also mentioned about infrastructure being important. What do you mean by that?
This is the area where so many organisations fall down. They've produced the policies, they've rolled them out, but then what next? It's really important that an infrastructure is created to support and sustain the policies into the future. And by that I mean things such as who's responsible for keeping the content up to date, who informs new joiners about the policies, who decides if a new policy is needed, and importantly, who monitors whether the policies are being followed and responds when they're not. If you don't put these things in place, then all of the hard work that was put into producing them and rolling them out will go to waste.
So is that all that's needed?
Unfortunately not. Ultimately, what will determine the success of your policies is creating a culture where there is personal accountability and commitment to adhering to them. But if the structure and content are right, if you've taken a good approach to implementation, and if you've created an infrastructure to support them, then you will be able to put your policies into practice.
Rachel, that's been really interesting and very useful. Thanks for your time today.
It's a pleasure.